Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix Tremaine and this is going to be my review of The Photograph. Hopefully by the end of this review I still am able to keep my black card because I know how important this movie is to the culture. But first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Please hit that like button because every time you hit that like button, lets YouTube know this is a good video for people that are looking for reviews on movies, TV shows, music, all that good stuff. Also, you'll find in the description box the link to my other YouTube channel, which has about 20,000 subscribers. If you love soaps and dramas and stuff like that, perfect channel for you. And if you want to follow me on social media, you'll find those links as well. Now, here we go with The Photograph. Normally, I say what I like first, and then I say what I don't like. This time, I'm going to reverse it, because I don't want the last thing that I say to be something that's negative. So I'm just going to get the negative out the way. I know how important this movie is to the culture, the depictions, the cinematography, the jobs that the characters have, the way they interact with one another. It's not stereotypical, and it's something we really need. Now, everyone did a really great job with the acting, but as I watched a lot of reviews to see if I was the only one who thought this, but the main lead characters played by Issa Rae and Lakeith Stanfield don't have any chemistry. They look like they're friends. They don't look like they're in some epic romance. And they're really laid back, because this is a laid back movie, and I actually like all the other characters. But when it got to their characters, I felt they were underdeveloped. And the timeline of this movie, the amount of time the characters actually know each other, as opposed to other things going on in the movie, I felt like they didn't really have enough time to develop those characters' romance based on the timeline they decided to set for these characters, and the decision that she has to make at the end of the movie. It needed more time to marinate. They needed more moments together. They needed to actually look like they were falling in love. They actually don't connect for a while and oh, hey, I ain't seen you in a while. It's like, aren't we supposed to be rooting for you two to live happily ever after? So that is my only negative thing, is that I felt like, writing-wise, the Issa Rae and Lakeith characters, they have moments where there's a spark there, where they're flirting, and I'm like, okay, this could work. But as it continues, the spark disappears. I don't know what happened during the production or what was going on behind the scenes, but whatever spark they started with when the movie first started, it doesn't maintain throughout the movie. Now, the rest of the people in the movie, because I'm talking about the good stuff. The good stuff in this movie is everybody else. They have such a rock-solid supporting cast in this movie that picks up the slack that Issa Rae and Lakeith leave behind. And I really enjoyed that. And as a lot of people have noted, the mother's romance, because they show a parallel romance between the mother and the daughter, and the mother's romance is actually so much more powerful, and it draws you in. And it draws you in because it is well developed, and you can really feel for those characters. Also, there's sort of like the generational curse of one mother, the grandmother, how she sort of tells her daughter to treat men. It kind of has a trickle-down effect, and I really like that, because they kind of made that point without really beating you over the head with it. So there's a lot of really good things. And also, this is a melanin-rich production, so you see so many different complexions across the board that, sometimes people have issues with too much of one or too much of the other. This is like a well thought out, diverse cast. And they also had another romance between the two of the friends that many other reviewers said the same thing I said. I wanted to see their romance too because it seemed very interesting. We just didn't get to really see what was going on. So, The Photograph is actually a movie that I highly recommend, with that caveat that I really wish that they did more with Issa Rae and Lakeith's characters and developing them into more of a stronger, more powerful couple that you could root for. Other than that, I think I'm still invited to the cookout. And I hope you enjoyed this review. Let me know what you think in the comment section. That you enjoy the whole movie. Did you have the same criticism that I had? Or are you going to recommend this to people? Because we need to have more movies like this. And so with that, I'll say thank you for watching. And I will catch you in the next video.